Hi guys, let's start a new chapter which is measures of central tendency. That's our chapter number 24. So that's chapter 24. We've done this earlier in 8th and 9th as well. Central tendency would mean the average of the given data. There are three kinds of averages that we've talked about: mean, median and mode. Usually if you use the term average, then you're talking about mean, right? Mostly it's talked about as mean, but we also have learned median and mode. Now there are different ways of calculating this and there are different uses for them. We've discussed this in 8th and 9th, but let's quickly revise this. So for mode, let's say a shopkeeper keeps different pack sizes of Maggi, and he realizes that the different pack sizes have either 1 packet, 2 packets, 5 packet, 8 packet or 16 packets of Maggi. Now he has to figure out which one should he keep the most, because he has limited space and he has limited money. So what he does is he checks the data of what was sold in the past couple of months. He realizes that on an average every month he sold 15 pieces of 1 packet, 20 pieces of 2 packets, 40 pieces of 5 packet, 3 pieces of 8 packet and 4 pieces of 16 packet. Now in this case the best way of looking at it would be the mode, because this is the highest selling pack size and this is what he should keep, and this will sell the most. So this is where you should be using a mode. Let's look at median. In a class of the teacher gives a test and he realizes that the students have scored 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18 marks. What would be the best way of looking at the data? Or this is out of 20, he should add all of them up and just divide it by the total number, which in this case is 5, and this will give him a mean. Median. When is median preferred over mean or mode? Mean is preferred over mean or mode when there is a outliers. What does outliers mean? Outliers would mean there is a data point which is extremely low and there is a data point which is extremely high. So let's look at an example. Let's say in an organization there are people who are paid anything between, let's say one person gets 12,000 rupees, I'm writing it as K, one other person gets 15K, 15,000, this is per month, right? 18,000, 16,000, 14,000, 15,000, another one makes 15,000, another one makes 17,000. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the company has 2 owners, and the 2 owners make a salary of 100K and 100K. Now in this case, if you take the average, then you add all of them, and these 2 data points which are extremely high will skew your average dramatically, right? So they'll skew it very much. Usually, as in, if you see 80% of the people are getting anywhere between 12,000 to 18,000. 80% of the people. It's only those 2 people who are getting the extremely high money, but 80% of the people are making anything between 12K to 18K. In this case, it would make the best sense to use median. This is best used when you have skews, which means you have something on the extreme left, something on the extreme right, so you focus only on the middle. Perfect. So now let's solve some questions and let's revise what we've learned earlier as well. So let's start. I'm on question number 2. Question 2 says marks obtained in mathematics by 9 students are given below. Find the arithmetic mean. Simple. The first thing we do is add all of them up. We've been doing this forever. That's 9, 15, 20, 26, 31. So that's 1, 3. That's 9, 15, 20, 27, 32, 37, 44, 48, 53. Let me just check once again. 12, 17, 24, 34, 41, 45, 50. That's 500. 510, 515, 516, 522, 524, 531. Perfect. So therefore mean will be equal to 531 upon 9, which is equal to 5, 9, 5s are 45 and 81. That's 59. Perfect. So the arithmetic mean is 59. There's a part 2 of the question. If marks of each student were increased by 4, which means if I increase this by 4, increase this by 4, and everyone we increase by 4, what will be the new arithmetic mean? I hope you remember this property of mean or average, which we've learned in 9. If you add, as in if you increase all data points by a certain number, the mean also increases by the same number. If you decrease all data points by one number, then the mean also decreases by the same number. If you multiply all data points by the same number, the mean also gets multiplied by the same number. So in this case, the new mean will be old mean plus whatever is the increase. In this case, it is 4, so it will be 59 plus 4, which is 63. Perfect. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 5. If the mean of 6, 4, 7, 8, 10 is 8, find A. So A is equal to question mark. So I know mean, which is written as x bar, is equal to 6 plus 4 plus 7 plus 10 plus A upon how many data points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5, and this is given equal to 8. So let's just add this. That's 10, 20, 27. So 27 plus A is equal to 5 into 8, that's 40. Therefore A is equal to 40 minus 27. Therefore A is equal to 13. Perfect. Let's move. So these are questions which we've been doing in class 8 and 9 as well. Question 9. That's something that that's new. We haven't done this yet in this form. Before I move on to this question, to calculate mean, there are 3 methods: direct method, a shortcut method. This method is also known as the assumed mean method. So this is the assumed mean method or the shortcut method, and then the last one is known as the step deviation method. So in a question, if the method is not specified, you are welcome to use whichever method. But if the question specifically says use this method, then you will have to use the method, otherwise the ICSE board gives you direct 0. I repeat, there are 3 methods: direct, shortcut, and step deviation. If the question specifies the method, please use that method. So let's look at the question. The following table gives the height of plants in centimeter. If the mean height of plant is 60.95, find the value of f. So what it means is, which question have I taken? Sorry, I was reading the wrong question. Question 7 is the age of 40 students are given in the following table. Also, this is age of students. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There are 2. What it means is there are 2 boys whose age is 12. There are 4 boys whose age is 13. Till now we were working with data which was given as raw data. This is in the table form, so this is tabular data. What this basically means is what I am writing in this form now. There are 6 boys with the age 14. So there are 6 boys with the age 14. Now in case this data was given, what would you do to calculate the mean? You would add all of them up. Now in this case, it is given in the table form. So when I add 12 into 12 plus 12, which is basically 12 into 2, which is what I call as fx. So age I have taken as x, frequency, which is number of people, as I've taken as f, and I multiply. So if I were to add these two, 12 plus 12, that'll give me 24, which is basically 12 into 2, 24. If I were to add 4 times 13, which is basically 13 into 4, which is 40, and 12, that's 52. If I were to add 6 times 14, which is basically 6 into 14, that's 60 plus 24, that's 84. If I were to add 15 9 times, it would basically be 15 into 9, that's 90 plus 30, 45, that's 135. Similarly, 8 times 16 is 80, and 48, that's 108. No, not 108. 80 plus 48 is 128. My mistake. That's 1 28, not 140, 108. 17 into 7, that's 70, 49, that's 119. And then the last one is 4 into 18, that's 40, 32, that's 72. Let's check. 24, 52, 84, 135, 80, 48, 128, 7, 119. And so the next step, we were adding all of them up. Similarly, now we will add all of them up, and this is what we call as summation fx. So we write this as summation fx, which is, let's add 8, 10, 15, 23, 32, 34, 4, 3 carry, 3, 5, 10, 18, 20, 23, 24, 31, 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's check. 8, 10, 15, 23, 25, 34, 3, 5, 10, 18, 21, 23, 24, 31, 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So in this case, mean is given as summation fx upon summation f. What is summation f? Summation f is the total number of people who are there. So summation f, I should have written it properly. This should come under the f, but let's do. Let's see. 6, 12, 20, 29, 36, 40. In any case, it was also given in the question that this is ages of 40 people. So 614 upon 40, 410, 41, 5, 3.5, 1, that's 21, 5, 14, 3.5. Therefore, x bar, which is mean, is equal to 15.35. That's my mean. Perfect. So now let's look at the next question. The next question we are doing is question number 9. From the given data, so this the previous question we did in the direct method. Let's do this question also in the direct method. This is the direct method where you multiply, do summation f, do summation x. If this is height of plants, yes, in centimeter, and number of plants. So there are 2 plants of height 50 centimeter, there are 10 plants of height 58 centimeter, and there are f plants of height 60 centimeter. The mean is given, we need to calculate f. So let's do the summation f first. Summation f will be 6, 16, 20, 25, 28. So that's 28 plus f. Let's check. 6, 16, 20, 25, 28, 28 plus f. Next we do fx, where that's 100, that's 220, that's 580, that's 60f, that's 325, that's 280, and that's 3 and 21. Let's add. So summation fx will be equal to 60f plus, I have removed this already, so let me add 8. That's in the, so this is 8. Next will be 10, 12, 20, 21. That's 1, 2 carry, 2, 3, 5, 10, 13, 15, 17. Let's check. 2, 4, 7, 12, 14, 15, 17. That's 17. Perfect. So my mean is equal to summation fx upon summation f. Let's see what's the mean given. The mean is 60.95. So 60.95 is equal to 1718 plus 60f upon 28 plus f. Perfect. Now we will need to cross multiply and get some answer. So 60.95 into 28, that's 40. 8 times is 72 and 4 76. That's 7. 7 8s are 56. So this is 0. That's 10. That's 18 plus 1 19. That's 201 and 2 6 12. So that's 0 6 9 plus 7 16. That's 10. That's 8. That's 1 with 10 decimals. So 1806.6. Let me check if my calculation is correct. So that's 8 5s are 40, 4 8 9s are 72 plus 4 6, 707, 6 8s are 48. No, this is not correct. This is not 58, this is 48. I'm glad I checked because this is 48. Right? Next is 10, 18 and 1 19, 1 and 12. So 0, 6, 16, 10 plus 7. So this is not 18, that's 17. Perfect. So that's 1706.60. So 1 second. So this is 1706.60 plus 60.95f is equal to 1718 plus 60f. Let's take everything on one side in terms of f. So this will be 60.95f minus 60f will be equal to 1718 minus 1706.60. So this is 0.95f is equal to 1718 minus 1706.6. That's 0.407 minus 6. That's 1. That's 1. So that's 11.40. Therefore, f will be equal to 11.4 upon 0.95. That's 1140 upon 95. Let's divide. That's 95. 95 ones are 95. That 14 minus 5, that's 9. And this is 10 minus 9, that's 9. So this is 2. 95 into 2, that's 1 and 12. Therefore, f is equal to 12. Perfect. So we figured out the missing frequency. Let's move on and let's solve the next question. The next question we solved is question number 10. So let's look at question number 10. Question 10 says, from the data given, calculate the mean wage correct to the nearest rupee. So let's look at this question. Again, we'll use the direct method. So till now, like I said, there are 3 methods. This one is the direct method. First, this is category is just given, the wages, which is X, number of workers, which is frequency, then I multiply. So 50 into 2, that's 100. 60 into 4, that's 240. 7 8s are 560. 12 into 80, that's 96. So that's 960. 90 into 10 is 900. And 10 into 100 into 6 is 600. So I need to calculate summation f. As per the question, number of workers not given. So let's check. That's 8, 16, 20, 22. So that's 2 to carry a 2, 3, 4, 42. 16, 28, 38, 42. Perfect. And similarly, let's calculate summation fx, which is 0. That's 12, 16. That's 1 carry. 2, 4, 10, 15, 24, 33. Let's do this again. 18, 24, 29, 30, 32, 33, 20, 33, 60. Perfect. Therefore, mean is equal to summation fx upon summation f, which is 3360 upon 42. So 2 into 21, 2 1, 13, that's 6 12, that's 8 0. 7 into 3, 7 ones are 7, 98. That's 7 ones are 7. Oh, not 1 second, sorry. 1 second. So 1680 divided by 7. So 7 ones are 7. Oh, why 7? 7 twos are 14. Yeah, that's where I was doing my mistake. Perfect. So this is 7 into 2. 7 into 2, that's 14. That's 28. That's 4. So that's 240. 3138. So mean wage is rupees 80. This is wage per day. Please note, since this question has a unit, I will write my answer in unit. So that's why the mean wage is rupees 80. Let's look at the second part of this question. So the second part of the question says, if the number of workers in each category is doubled. Okay, so what they are saying is, instead of 2, now I have 4, 8, 16, 24, 20 and 12. That's second. This is the next part. What would be the new wage? Would anything change? No, nothing would change, because just the number of workers has increased with the same salary. We have not changed anything. Therefore, in the second case also, no. So this is original mean, or this is the new mean will still be rupees 80. Perfect. Let's look at the next part. If the wages per day are increased by 60%. So in this case, they are saying this is increased by 60%. So into 1.6. Increasing something by 60% basically means you multiplying it with 1.6. That's what it basically means, right? So what is the new wage? We know that the new wage will be equal to old wage plus, in this case not plus, since this is being multiplied, so this will be multiplied with 1.6. so that's 80 into 1.6. so this is 80, 6 is the 48, that's 128. So that's rupees 128. The next part is, if the number of workers in each category is doubled and the wages per worker are reduced by 40%. So if you increase the number of workers, would the average wage increase? No, we've already seen that. But now they are saying that the wages are reduced by 40%, which means the new wage is multiplied with 0.6, because reducing by 40% means multiplying with 0.6. So in this case, this is average, right? So this is new wage mean will be equal to old mean multiplied with 0.6. So that's 80 into 0.6. That's rupees 48. Perfect. Let's move on to the next question. The next question that we are doing is question number 11. So the contents of 100 boxes are checked to determine the number of matches they contain. Perfect. So we need to calculate the mean up to 1 decimal place. So 1 decimal place makes sense to read the question carefully, because they want my answer up to 1 decimal place. Now, since these are slightly complicated calculations, which is 37 into 18 is something that I can't do with mental math. Similarly, 39 into 21 will be very difficult to do with mental math. That's why we use another method which is called the shortcut method. So let's use the next method, which is called shortcut method, also known as assumed mean. So let me write it here, assumed mean method. So let's use this method and see how it works. So in this case, to remove such big numbers of multiplication, we assume a mean. Now, which one should you assume a mean? Some people prefer to assume the lowest one. Some people prefer to assume the maximum. I always prefer to assume the middle number. So in this case, how many data points are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's take the completely middle one, which is the fourth one. So let's say assumed mean, which is known as A, is equal to 38. So that is something that I need to write. Let A is equal to 38. Perfect. So I am assuming that my mean will be 38. Right? I am assuming that my mean is 38. Perfect. Now the next step you do is calculate the deviation from the assumed mean. Right? So this is known as the deviation, which you need to calculate from the assumed mean. So deviation is given by x minus a, and a is in this case 38. So we subtract. So 35 minus 38 gives me negative 3. 36 minus 38, negative 2. This is negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. These are simpler numbers, and now I do exactly what I had done earlier, which is multiply f with x. In this case, multiply f with d. So I have to multiply with easier and smaller number. So 6 into negative 3, that's negative 18. That's negative 20. 18 into negative 1, negative 18. 0, 21, 24, 24. Let's check. Negative 18, negative 20, negative 18, 0, 21, 24, 24. Now the next step is to calculate, like we used to calculate summation fx, we calculate summation fd. Now here I request and suggest that you add the positive numbers separate and the negative numbers separate and then do the calculation. My suggestion, otherwise you are welcome to use whichever method you like. So 2, 4, 6, 64, 68, 69. Let's just check. 2, 4, 6, 64, 68, 69. And in this case 2, 3, 4, 56. 20, 30, 40, 48, 56. Perfect. So 69 minus 56, that gives me 30. Perfect. In this case, mean is equal to assumed mean plus summation fd upon summation f. So this is the new formula for calculating mean in the shortcut method. Mean is equal to assumed mean plus summation fd upon summation f. So let's do the summation f as well. So summation f will be, again I have not left enough place, but in this case it is the summation f is already given as 100. Let's check if we've taken it correct. 14, 19, 20, 22, 30, 0, 3, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10. Perfect. So mean will be calculated as assumed mean, in this case 38, plus summation fd, that's 13, upon summation f, that's 100. So this will be 38.13. So that's my mean. Slightly easier calculation compared to had we multiplied x and f. That's why this method works. When you have bigger numbers to multiply, this method works better. So, and the question says calculate to one decimal place. Therefore, mean is equal to 38.1 because they want my answer up to one decimal place. Next, determine how many extra matches would have to be added to the total contents of 100 boxes to bring the mean up to exactly 39. Oh, so they want mean as 39, summation fx, we don't know what summation fx should be, upon 100, which means my summation fx, which is required summation fx, is 3900. Right? This is the kind of question we've done in grade 8 as well as grade 9. And what is my current summation fx? So current summation fx is mean, which is 38.13 multiplied with 100, which is 3813. So currently in the 100 boxes there are 3813 matches. They want 3900. Therefore new or extra matches to be added will be equal to 3900 minus 3813, which will be equal to 87, which will be equal to 87. Perfect. So let's move on to the next. So by now we've done two methods, the direct method and the shortcut method. Let's move on to the next question. The next question we do is question 13. So question 13 says, in the following table, summation f is equal to 200. So summation f is given equal to 200, but there are two frequencies which are missing. So two frequencies which are missing. Let me try and add whatever is there in any case. So 6, 11, 16. 6, 11, 16. So 6 and 1, that's 4, 5, 7 and 8. So 86 is given, and plus f1 plus f2. So summation f is equal to 86 plus f1 plus f2, which is given equal to 200. Before we move anywhere, let's see what can this equation give me. It gives me f1 plus f2 is equal to 200 minus 86. Therefore, f1 plus f2 is equal to 114. Let's call this my first equation. I think by now you know, if you have two variables, you will need to have two equations. Let's see what the second equation we can get. I'm using the direct method for this one. So in this case, I multiply directly. So 46 into 0, that gives me 46. 50 into f1 gives me 50 f1. This gives me 100 f2. 25 into 15, that's 375. It gives me 3750. This gives me 2000, and this gives me 1250. Let's do the summation fx. So I don't need to add these two because these are right. So I will move them separately. So this is 50 f1 plus 100 f2 plus, that's 0. That's 5 plus 5, 10. That's 1, 7 plus 2, 9 plus 1, 10. That's 0 and 1 carry. That's 3, 5, 6 and 1 carry. That's 7,000. Let's check. 5,000, 6,000, 6,900, 7,000. Perfect. So summation fx is equal to 7,000 plus 50 f1 plus 100 f2. Let's see if something else is given in the question. As per the question, mean is 73. So mean is equal to summation fx upon summation f. This means 73, sorry. And so 73 is equal to summation fx, which is 7,000 plus 50 f1 plus 100 f2, and summation f we know is 200. Let's multiply 73 into 2, that's 146. So 146 with double 0 is equal to 7,000 plus 50 f1 plus 100 f2, which means 50 f1 plus 100 f2 is equal to 14,600 minus 7,000, which is equal to 7,600. Anything common between 50, 100 and 600? Yes, I can divide everything by 50, right? So let's divide. That's f1 plus 2f2 is equal to 760 divided by 5. That's 5 ones are 5, 26, 5 5s are 25, 10, 152. So that's my second equation. I have two equations. I will solve them simultaneously. So f1 plus 2f2 is equal to 152 and f1 plus f2 is equal to 114. Let's subtract. Minus, minus, minus and minus. This goes 2f2 minus f2 is f2 is equal to 12 minus 4, that's 8, 4 minus 1, that's 3. Therefore, f2 is equal to 38. Put f2 is equal to 38 in, let's say, equation 1, and I get f1 plus 38 is equal to 114. f1 is equal to 114 minus 38, that's 14, 24, that's 76. Perfect. So my final answer is f1 f2 is equal to 76, 38. Perfect. Let's move on to the next question. The next question that I do is question number 14, and this time I use the step deviation method. Now this again is a easier method. I won't call it easier. It is a method which is used when you have complicated numbers, and multiplying this will become very difficult. So again, the first step that we do is we take a assumed mean. Right? So let's say the assumed mean. Let me check how many data points are there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I am taking the fifth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's say a is equal to 25. So let's say this is my a. Perfect. I highlight this and I write a is equal to 25. So let assumed mean is equal to A is equal to 25. Perfect. Next step, I do x minus A, which is what I've done earlier. So in this case, x minus 25. So 5 minus 25, that's negative 20. This will be negative 15. That's negative 10. That's negative 5. That's 0. This is 5. This is 10. This is 15. This is 20. And this is 25. Next, we divide this by I. What is I? I is the difference between I is the difference between these two, will be the biggest number which can divide this. So in this case, it will be the difference between this. It will be the biggest number which can divide this. Why are we dividing? Because even now, if I have to multiply 9 with 15 or 67 with negative 5, it takes a big number. It takes some effort. Right? So I divide this by I. What is I? I is the biggest number which will be able to divide. In this case, you notice that this will be 5 because all of these are divisible by 5. So I is equal to 5. So negative 20 by 5, that gives me negative 4, negative 3, negative 10 by 5, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I've got smaller numbers, and this is where I'll multiply frequency with t. So 20 into negative 4, that's negative 80. 43 into negative 3, that's 129. Negative 129. Next is negative 150. 67 into 1, negative 67. That's 0. This is 45. That's 39 into 2, 78. 9 into 3, 27. 8 into 4, 32. And 6 into 5, 30. Again, I suggest you add negative separate, positive separate. Here we'll do summation ft. So that's 110. So 13, 20, 22. 2 to carry, that's 6. 13, 15, 18, 21. Let me do the calculation again. 110, 130, 160, 190, 200, 212. Perfect. Let's look at this. So this is 9 plus 7, 16. 1 carry. So 9, 11, 16, 22. 2 carry. That's 2, 3, 4. That's negative 4, 26. Let me check this again. 200, 300, 350, 410, 426. Perfect. Now summation ft will be 6 plus minus 2, that's 4. 2 minus 1, that's 1. And 4 minus 2, that's 2. Negative 214. Let's check this again. 4, 1, 2. Perfect. So the formula for calculating mean in this case is mean is equal to assumed mean plus summation ft upon summation f into I. Because we divided by I, now we are multiplying it by I to give me the same value. So let's check what is summation f. In this case, summation f not given, so I will have to do the summation f. I should have done this separately, but anyway. That's 8, 15, 20, 22, 29, 38, 46, 54. 4, let me write this here. Summation f. 4, right? This is 5, right? 54. 8, 13, 15, 20, 29, 38, 46. 8, 15, 20, 22, 31, 40, 48, 54. 4, 5. 5, 7, 11, 18, 24, 31, 35, 38, 38. Let's check if my answers, let me check if this is correct. That's 60, 130, 190, 200, 240, 270, 280, 285, 290, 299, 301, 310, 318, 384. 60, 130, 200, 260, 300, 330, 340, 345, 350, 359, 361, 370, 378, 384. Perfect. So mean is equal to assumed mean, in this case 25, plus summation ft is negative 214 upon summation f, which is 384 into 5. I have taken as 5. Right. So let's see if there's anything common. 2107 and 192. Now there's nothing else common, so I'll have to basically multiply and divide. Right. So this is the first calculation that I need to do. That's 535. So this will be 535 divided by 192. So that's 192 into 2. That's 483. Right. So that's 384 minus 5 minus 4 1. 13 minus 8, that's 5. 4 minus 3, that's 1. 400, 531. Perfect. Let's put a decimal. This gives me a 0. 192 into, let's say, 7. 7 twos are 14. 63 and 164. 7 and 13. 1500. No, perfect. This is 7, 13, 44. Minus 10 minus 4, 6. 10 minus 4, 6. 4 minus 3, 1. 10 minus 4, 6. This is 9, not 10. This is 9. This is 9, right? So this will be 56. Let's check this again. 1400, 1500. Perfect. I have put a decimal, which means a 0 comes. So then this will be 8. Right? 8 twos are 16. 72, 73. It means 15. Perfect. So that's 2.78. That's 25 minus 2.78. Plus and minus becomes minus. So this is 25 minus 2.78. 10 minus 2, 8. Sorry, 10 minus 8, 2. 9 minus 7, 2. 4 minus 2, 2. 22.22. That's 22.22. Perfect. Let's read the question again. What do they want? They want me to calculate the answer up to the nearest whole number. Therefore, mean is equal to 22 because that's the nearest whole number. So let's revise step deviation method. You calculate x, you calculate f, then you take an assumed mean, and then you do x minus a. This gives you the deviation. Then you divide it by the number which is the biggest number, which will divide all these. In this case, the easiest way to look at is the difference between each data point. In this case, it was 5. So that gives you t, and then you multiply f with t, and you get summation ft, and then the formula is mean is equal to assumed mean plus summation ft upon summation f into I. Perfect. That brings me to the last question of this exercise, which is question number 15, which is what we do. So let's look at question 15. And they are asking us to use the shortcut method, also known as the assumed mean method. Let's check how many data points are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then the assumed mean will be exactly the middle one, which is the 4th one. So this is the assumed mean, which is 45. So that's the assumption that I am taking. Let me just write a is equal to 45. Let assumed mean is equal to a is equal to 45. Perfect. Again, I have not left any space for it. Still, doesn't matter. Let's try. So that's 12, 20, 0 with 2, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 17, 19, 20. Let's check this again. 30, 60, 110, 150, 170, 180, 188, 192, 200. Perfect. So summation f is equal to 200. Let's do x minus a. 40 minus 45. That's negative 5, negative 4, negative 2, 0, 1, 4, 5. Let's do FD. 14 into 5, 50, 70, negative 70, 80, 32, 112, 76, 0, 40, 80, 50. I always recommend adding negative separate and adding positive separate. So 8 plus 4, 12 plus 5, 17. So this is 170. Let's add this. 6 plus 2, 8. 7, 8, 15. 2. Negative 258. Let's check this once again. 180, 250, 258. Perfect. So summation FD will be equal to negative 258 plus 170. Therefore, summation FD is equal to 30, 50, 80. Negative 88. Perfect. So now I remember the formula for assumed mean. Mean is assumed mean plus summation FD upon summation F. In this case, it is 45 plus negative 88 upon 200. 244 to 100. So this is 45 minus 0.44. Is this correct? 45 minus 0.44. 44 perfect, which will be 44.56. 44.56. Therefore, the mean is what do they want? They want answer up to correct up to 1 decimal place. Therefore, mean will be equal to 44.6. They want my answer up to this place. I look at the next number. If it is 5 or more, I add 1. So this is my answer. Perfect. That finishes this exercise for me. Let's figure out your homework questions. Your homework questions are question number 8, question number 4, question number 4, 8, 12. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.